Vamos a jugar en el sol. Todos los días son días de fiesta. Vamos a jugar en el sol. Todos los días son días de fiesta. Vamos a jugar en el sol. Todos los días son días de fiesta. Vamos a jugar en el sol. Todos los días son días de fiesta.
Drawn into the backdrop here, you could fade away. And bright lights on a starless night, burn a hole in the dying day. Looking at life through a loaded gun, take your best shot, aim it at the sun. Looking at life through a loaded gun, you know you'll find yourself, you'll find yourself alone. You'll find yourself alone. You'll find yourself alone. You'll find yourself.
fucking beautiful, man. Like a rock star matador.
Kiss me.
Starts out, we get fucking amped up on pre-workout. Tomorrow,
my feelings can't explain why after all this time. My feelings can't explain when I think about you. My feelings can't explain why after all this time. My feelings can't explain. Made for each other.
after collapsing in a sauna in Thailand.
ZYZZ was a young bodybuilder not afraid to show off his strength.
Yo, listen, since I was a kid, I was always picked on in class, a skinny little white nerd. I always came last in every race. I used to skip school to save face. Would've done anything if I could trade place, yeah. With these kids who were fast, these kids who were strong, but it felt like I could never belong. Genetically inferior, blamed God, retreated back to the interior of myself, where I stayed for so long, until I stumbled across a webpage, a forum-marked misc. I clicked, everything to gain, yet nothing to risk, woven between every second thread. A title marked Z's, I picked the one with 5 stars. What has been seen cannot be unseen, mind blown to a million pieces. The aesthetics astounded. How could it be this? A Turkish skin bag, a nerd that doesn't even lift, becoming an angel so radiant, it had to be God's gift. The biggest no homo couldn't save me now, but wow, you really think I give a shit about how you cowards you think trolling is fun? Fuck you, Reds, yeah, we should disallow people who go to talk shit after someone dies. Another fallen angel, I wouldn't be surprised if he was looking down from his throne up in the sky with his crown marked aesthetics with the others. Imagine Tupac, Biggie, Sergeant Bray, and the King. No, I don't mean Elvis, I mean the one tattooed with angel wings. One day he flew too high, and like Belfon and Pegasus, he was scorched by the sun. Nah, this ain't no pun, this rap is serial, I'm trying to keep it real. The man who inspired my zeal, steel is what his abs were carved from. On my knees I'll kneel, all my tears I'll conceal, pretend that this ain't a great ordeal. For not just me, but everyone else, motivated by the one who offered an out to the shitty lives we couldn't even talk about. To our friends since we had none. One more verse and I'm done. Chill. Yeah.
With you by my side, there's nothing I still feel.
There's nothing I still feel.
And now you're dead and gone, I'll shed more than a tear. Cause I know you're my inspiration, an angel without wings, ascending to the sky forever. You're our king.
Poetry, all I have left to give to the one who even the gift knows about. The heat if you're in doubt, but we're getting off track. Disease, you showed me a new route, a path, the one much less traveled, because the travelers were entangled by lunatic snare. The fucking mod abusing the fair, 1,000 egg power, but guess what? I don't care. Come at me, bro, is what I now say, cause my idol taught me this way. Yeah, and today I stand up for the light, forget everything else, sees you were thick, solid and tight. Try as I might, I admit that I joined the fight. On the other side, bandwagon hate, I was full of spite. I'm sorry God, I'll get right out your sight, but like Jesus you forgave and forgot, you made me see the light. I wanna apologize for the unwarranted hate, but to quote One Republic, now it's too late. With you gone, my heart is cold like a stone, as I realize without you, I'm forever alone. Take me back to the first memory where I was asked if I was Byron. Yes, my king I am, and I hope that you was hiring. For the aesthetics crew, that's where my dreams and ambitions lay, but blown away, my dreams, they now decay. I'm a lost soul, ZYZZ, please show me the way. I wish your family love, and hope that they're okay. Sure, other role models exist, and on the misc they thrive, but forget those other faggots, forget Dave, not even Clive could replace you, and laugh at Natural Graham's face. At least he's admitted he stashed his fucking Celtic case. Day and died, I haven't missed since. I just sat back and watched the piling of evidence until I realized that it was true. I was convinced, so I wrote the song to say goodnight to the sweet prince.